Hey, hello again. Hello, hello. Once again, live with all of you. Say hello when you come rolling in. What y'all been doing today? I hope you have done something fun for yourself today. I hope you have been able to find a little bit of peace for yourself somewhere, somehow today, and all that good stuff. There they are. Hello, everybody. Introduce yourself when you come in. I am streaming on YouTube as well as a couple places here on Facebook, and absolutely love it and so appreciate it when you sprinkle the love. If you know of somebody that might enjoy a little bit of an art break, and maybe you could tag them on it or something. But I'm going to continue to work on this a little bit. I'm giving you a bumpy ride, aren't I? Say hello. I don't see any comments yet. So hopefully it's working. Oh my guys. All right. So last night we left off with this little ditty about Jack and Jill. I won't start singing. I will save you from that. But no, this is what we left off with last night. And I actually have my little picture I'm going to go by. I just found this on Pinterest. Let me see if I can. So cute, right? So this is kind of my inspiration, but as you can see, it's not going to look like it. It's going to resemble, or it's inspired by. So whenever you use pictures, photos, and things like that, especially if you don't know if there's a copyright on it or something, you need to be very careful and you need to make it your own and make sure that it doesn't look just like the photo. So that's what we're going to work on today. Still no comments. Okay, there they come. Hey, Elisa, thank you, because I thought maybe I was having problems. So let me get started. I think I want to work on the flowers a little bit first and kind of get that built in. I love the shape of the bouquet on this girl, and I mean the flowers on this picture. It goes clear down to here. So I really need to beef this up quite a bit. So that's what I'm going to do today. So you guys tell me, oh, am I blurry? I'm sorry. Let me see if I do have my internet on my phone on, so hopefully it'll come in better. Let me make sure. Okay. Alrighty. Hopefully it'll come in better now. I just turned my Wi-Fi off of my phone. All right, let me get my paint ready. I feel like I need to put some of this greenery in, and I really like the colors. It's a muted blue greens and very fall looking. So I do want to follow some of the colors here. Okay. Now, listen, if y'all have any questions, I'm coming here live every day until the closing of my group. The Creators Club is now open. The doors are open. I don't have the doors open all the time. So just a few times a year, I open the doors up. Doors are open. Your last day to get in is tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, doors close. So please, if you're thinking about it at all, make sure that you guys get in there before I close, because I don't like telling people no. All right, and it's blurry on YouTube. Okay, so Michelle Replogle, if you're on here, could you give me some feedback and let me know if I need to stop the video and come back, please? I apologize, everybody. It's kind of the way, you know, with the internet, I never know how it's going to be from one moment to the next, unfortunately. Okay. Let me turn my auto lock off. Should I stop and come back? How bad is it, guys? Sometimes if you do that, it clears up a little bit. It's okay until I move. Well, that's not good. What should I do? Not move? Should I go back further? So frustrating, you guys. This is country girl issues right here. Let me take my glasses off too. No, it's okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get this mixed up, and I really want to do some muted greens. So I think let's try a little bit of, I'm gonna mix a little bit of my gypsy green, and I'm gonna mix up a little bit of boho blue, and I'm gonna maybe mix those two together a smidgen. And we're gonna see what we come up with. I can see you just fine. Hey, Shaylin, thank you. Thank you for that. What have you been doing today, everyone? Have you done anything creative today? Or guess what I did? I'm so excited. I was actually wanting to be on here by 6:30, but okay, so I went to Hobby Lobby. How many stories start with, well, I went to Hobby Lobby and I was going to get, some canvas for tomorrow, because I'm going to go live again tomorrow and paint with y'all. And then for Tuesday, every Tuesday, we paint in the Creators Club. Hey, Sheila, how are you? So anyway, so I went in there to buy canvas and I bought a new easel. Whoopsie, how'd that happen? I'll tell you how it happened. It's 50% off. So it's a Master's Touch brand, 50% off, and I paid under $100 for it, guys. So if any of y'all need an easel, you do have to put it together, again, which is why I'm late. Because you know how it is when you get a new toy, right? Who's with me? You get a new toy, you kind of want to play. Ooh, this is going to be pretty. All right. So I'm mixing a little bit of green up with my boho blue and just start laying in some of this stuff. And I'm kind of I know I'm going over some of the stuff that I already put in, but that's okay. It's just it's going to be filler for my background. Hey, y'all. So, yeah, so that was something I did not expect, was to do that. I'm hoping that can you guys hear the music from next door? I hope that it's picking up. Can you let me know? Because if so, I might get shut down. I think this is a little bit too thick. You know what? I'm just going to go with it. It's okay for what I'm doing right now. Can you guys hear any music? I'm using the edge right now, and I'm trying to do a really, really light touch with it because when I push down the brush, when you push down on it, it will get pretty wide on you. It's muffled. Okay. Elisa says she doesn't hear any. Okay, awesome. That's awesome. That's what we want. Well, we really want people to hear it, but yeah, Facebook has to be all poopy and stuff about that, right? Come on, Facebook, get on board. Right? I love to hear music when I'm painting. So this is going to come, like I want it out pretty far. It's going to come out. So looks like a big ball right now, doesn't it? A big ball of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to have to lighten that all up right now. Okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and add into her Can you guys see? Okay, good. I'm gonna try to move this. Oh, you guys are gonna slip off of here. Hold on. Any questions about the Creators Club? I've been getting messages from some of you. You're welcome to DM me if you are too shy or you don't want to ask, you know, here on the feed. Absolutely, you can message me. That's a-okay. I don't mind. Those of you that are in the group, if you would like to say Creators Club member, and that way anybody that watching, if they want to ask you guys a question, they could ask you a question. Some of you have sent me messages wanting to see a little bit of some of the samples. And so I can totally add more class pictures, samples, if anybody needs it. You notice I'm kind of going just right over some of the flowers that I put in. Because remember, yesterday's painting was just an underpainting. And I'll probably have some layers on here. Because I like to make friends with my painting. Sheila's a member. Hi, Laura. Yes, I like to hang out with my paintings for a while. I must say. Sometimes a little bit longer than I should. I don't know. And I'm just kind of scraping in some color. You can tell right now, I haven't done too much. I've just scraped that color in. And it's already helped the looks of it, right? Just doing that little bit. So I'm changing the colors up a bit. You can see see how that white flower pops? That's what I loved about this bouquet. If you hear bouquet, that bouquet is really what I loved about the whole painting. So the rest of it I don't know how close it'll look like it, but yeah. So we're gonna cover some of that up. And actually, this is actually pretty sprawled out. Wispies. All right. So let me just give you a little shout out about if you're local, tomorrow is the gallery hop. I'm not sure. I mean, I'll probably be in here painting. I'll probably be in here painting with all of you, as I will be doing. I usually close in here around 6, but some of the galleries will be open. Some of them will not. Some of them are still, you know, because of COVID, they're still a little gun shy on opening, and so they're just playing it safe. And so, but some of them are open, so I'm not sure. You'll just have to, if you're local, you just have to kind of run around town and see what's open. All right. Judy's a member. Michelle's a member. Elisa, Sheila. So any of these ladies that are members, you're welcome to ask them any questions. They would be glad to help you. Okay. I've got some paint that's been out for a minute, so we're going to a little bit of detailing in here. Let's see. So it's just a matter of layering right now. But we do all types of painting in here, you guys. We do anything from abstract art to the splatter and chatter, which is a pretty step-by-step kind of a deal. Some little strokes here. I am using the edge brush still. Let's see. I'm just kind of making some wispies, making it kind of light and airy kind of looking, right? All right. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to show you too, because we do a lot of like figurative and things like that as well. I wanted to show you our last little class that we did. It was kind of cool. It was a study, and it kind of gives you a good idea about how I teach and some of the different things you'll learn. So I am really liking that with so far with the pink showing through. So thank you. I'm not sure who suggested that yesterday, but I'm liking that. I think it's nice and soft, and yeah, like that showing through, that little peak. All right, let me show you guys real quick what we did a couple weeks ago, I believe. And thank you so much for spreading the love. Okay, so this is a really good example. Oh, I think the flowers are popping better already just by getting that greenery in there. So this is a good example of something that I taught this month. Or no, it would be last month, because today is October 1st. It's crazy. So I did a quick sketch, and we did this on our journal pages. This was one that I did just getting loose, and you can tell it looks nothing like what I ended up with, but I was practicing the motion of the legs, and if I wanted her legs to go to the left or to the right. So that's what this scribble was for. That's why it's really important to have your journal pages, your journals. It's going to be the first thing that I have you do. Once you come into the Creators Club, I'm going to have you go buy a journal book, an art journal. Okay. So this was my first little scratchy sketch that I did. And then this was the second little quick, these are just real fast sketches. We did all the sketching, and then just kind of like a watercolor wash. And that just kind of sets you up. This is kind of like a little practice run with what our actual canvas would be. So this was our practice run, and then this was our actual second part to the class that we did. So you can see how it goes from concept to canvas is what I called that. So we went from the concept, which was here, to the canvas, which is over here. And I taught them how to do that and how you kind of set yourself up for success on your canvas, and how you kind of determine what you like and what you didn't like and things that you want to change. So for instance, if you look at my final canvas, I changed the colors in the flowers a little bit on her head. So I thought that it made better sense. I thought it just was a little more pleasing to the eye with this finish. I also did some changing to the background a little bit. So I really like that turquoise against that red. So I thought that really made it pop and just kind of pull it together a little more. So this is a really, really good example of different things that you'll learn in the Creators Club. We are so passionate about art in there, and that is what we focus on all the time, even if we're painting on a chair or a dresser or something like that. We're always focused on the art of what we're doing, okay? So I'm going to paint just a little bit more, but ooh, her dress is looking pretty, right? The cost for the group is $27 a month, you guys, which is so good, because if you come into my studio, I charge $35 per person just for 2 hours for a splatter and chatter. That's not for an advanced class. That's just for splatter and chatter. So $27 a month is a phenomenal price. And I even have my locals that have come inside my group. Judy Hogan is one of my local girls, and it's so cool because I get to see her face. Sometimes she comes in and I get to chit chat with her, and she's also inside the group. Ashley Scott, I don't know if Ashley's in here. She's another one of my locals that paints with us inside the group. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. All right. Are there any questions at all about the group or anything at all, guys? Just let me know if so. I think we're gonna do, let's do like another one's gonna be like right here. Let's see. We do at least 3 classes, if not 4, a month, every Tuesday. What else, guys? And we do a floral, usually a floral every month. And we do an intuitive every month, a floral. We do a member's choice. Kind of tap some of this in, some interest over here. I don't know, but that white is just really popping on here. Yeah, thanks, Sheila. Thank you. She reminded me we have a Q&A at the end of the month. And also during the Q&A, you guys, you can come up on screen with me if you would like. If you're too shy or backward, that's fine. You don't have to. I do have people sometimes that send their artwork into me through a DM, and I can digitally go in and tweak it a little bit. And that's kind of cool. I do have a sample of one. I hope you guys can see it. Hopefully it's not too blurry. But this is one from Kristen Calhoun. Whoops. From She Paints. She sent me this one in. It was a digital that she just sent in, and then I tweaked it a little bit, and that is the idea. Gosh, I'm getting a blur. There we go. And this is the idea that I gave her, and that is all done digitally. Okay, so that's not, so let's see. So this was the sample that she sent in, and then this was the ideas that I gave her of where she could go with this and how she could achieve that look. And by the way, I caught that. She worked on this live a few days ago. So cool, you guys, because she made the whole thing look like a piece of mosaic art, but only with paint, and just, she did a phenomenal job. So I encourage you guys to check out Kristen's page and check out that segment that she did. It was really cool. Thank you, Sheila. I enjoy having you in there. And thank you, Judy. She says, I get extra encouragement. It's great. Thank you, Judy. All right. So anyway, guys, that's what you can expect in there. how are y'all feeling about this? Are you liking where I'm going with it? I'm gonna get back to my picture. And I think let's use a little bit of, I think I'm gonna use a little bit of the knives. And I'm gonna use Dion's new collection. This is a number 46. Let's see. Let's just see what we do with this. I'm going to get some brown tones. And I'm going to work a little bit of brown into this. I've got a little bit of burnt sienna. Oh my goodness, you guys, you know what? I forgot to get raw sienna when I was at Hobby Lobby today. Oh, darn it, anyway. Hold on to see comments. Hi, Patricia. Okay. Oh, well. That's all right. So I'm going to go ahead and this is hard to do when I'm trying to look. I guess I need to print it off and put it beside me. That would be much better, huh? So let's just kind of like do some mark making. Let's see what happens. This is going to be, I'm going to be all fancy with my new easel. I kept holding off getting one of those easels. I mean, I have some antique ones, like vintage stuff at home. But I kept holding off because I wanted the ones with casters on it. And so I kept holding off. So I'm just kind of using this edge to try to make a little bit of grassy kind of areas is what I'm doing. And I'm using a little bit of white mixed with the burnt sienna. I'm not too worried about hitting her face or anything right now. Right now I'm still working in some of these back layers. Oh, thank you. Michelle's dropping the links. If any of you would like to try any of this out. Okay, that did not turn out pretty. I just accidentally got a little bit of green into that brown and it turned really, really ugly. Don't do that. Don't do that, you guys. Grab another plate. And let's do, I'm going to get some of this yellow. You guys, I'm trying to get this paint out of here. While you're waiting for me to get my paint on, I'm going to talk about the different things that you get during the in the club. Is you get all of my tutorials for free for being a member. Let's try. I'm going to use some warm gray. So you get all my tutorials for free. Anything that I have a la carte. That includes my door envy video. And it's a good one, you guys. You also get the rights to my Splatter and Chatter class as long as you are a paying member inside the group, okay? So I am spreading this out on my plate. See how I'm doing that? And then I'm going to load up onto the side, and I'm just kind of like dropping in some of this. So it's kind of looking like little sticks, and like maybe she's in a pasture or a field or something. I want to make sure I get the side of this too. Just going to scrape a little bit. So you can, like if you are doing like a sandy kind of a beach or something like that, you could use this to scrape. But I actually want to get some of these lines in here so it looks like it's a little bit of wheat, or I don't know, whatever, growing grasses. You do want to work in layers when you're using your knives. You may even want to let it dry in between the layers. If you don't let it dry, you have to be really careful that you just are barely skimming the tops so that you don't over blend or mix, okay? That's definitely put some nice texture in that background, I think, didn't it? For sure. All right. Oh, just got a message from my daughter. She said she couldn't wait for pizza tonight. She went ahead and ate. So she's waiting on me to bring pizza home. Anyway, I think I'm going to work a little, I'm going to go back onto the flowers and maybe the hair a little bit, and I'll let this kind of dry. But you get what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going back and forth. I'm working all over the canvas, working in layers, and kind of letting stuff dry as it needs. And I'm going to get this bigger brush. It's hard to have my paint already pre-ready because I change my mind sometimes, you know, as I work. Actually, I'm going to do some of the orange tone. Let's do some fire starter. I think that'll be pretty. This is super thick too, so I may need to thin it down just a little bit. Actually, I may just use my finger a little bit. You know, sometimes you just can't do better than your finger sometimes, right? I like that better already. So, let's change that red over to, I'm not too worried if some of the red shows through. So it can kind of be a cool addition to the orange tone, right? What are you thinking? You liking the orange tone? Hello, Facebook user. Thank you. I can't see who you are. I will be on here painting tomorrow too. I don't know if it'll be this one. I may do something else for you guys. I don't know if are y'all getting tired of watching the same painting. I always feel like they're probably getting tired of doing the same thing, but it does take that long to do the paintings, you know. Or I should say it takes me that long. If I'm doing just like some quick little sketch kind of thing, it doesn't take quite as long. Oh yeah. The orange is good. It's good. So what do you think about her hair? I would like some. Thank you. Who is that talking to me that says those colors are beautiful? Thank you. I cannot see your name. If you go outside of here and you approve the app so that I can see your name, then I can see your name. But thank you. So what do you guys think about her hair? Do you think that I should go darker with her hair? Or I think maybe like a dark brown with some wispy highlights maybe, just so that it pops a little bit more? Or do you like it the tone that it is? I can take it, guys. You tell me. Tell me what you want. Oh, hey, Delisa. Darker. Orange is good. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens if I use this little one. Water in there. I usually paint with this small of a brush, so this is kind of awkward. I may have to switch my brush. But I thought I would try it. I think that is good for anybody, just to go to your comfort zone, right? She's gonna have a sweet, sweet little face, I think. She almost has a childlike look, so maybe this is a young girl. Kind of standing out a little bit more, but it still kind of looks cartoony. The more layers you get in there and the more you build it, the more it's going to start looking a little more realistic and less cartoony. That is why a lot of people paint with oils, so that they don't have that cartoony kind of look. I like the flow that her hair is taking. Thank you. Scrap the whole thing. All right, let's put a match to it. Why not? Hey, I'm sure we've all done that before, right? Almost looks like when I'm looking back at the monitor, it looks like it's blending in way too much with the florals and stuff now. So, and it looks like she got a really bad weave or highlight at this point. So we gotta fix that. But I do like the shape of it, and I like the bottom, how her hair is kind of has more of a natural look now, the way it's flowing. Hey, Angela. Yay! Angela joined the group. She is binge watching some of the older stuff. Awesome. So, Angela, if you need me on anything, just tag me, okay? Tag my name. If I don't respond, DM me, because every once in a while I might miss something. Hey, Jennifer Abels. Hello. Hi, Mary. How are you? I like it. Maybe some darker streaks. See. Yeah, I think it went too dark, didn't it? So, y'all, you only have one more day to get in. Okay? One more day and the doors will close. Let me look over. I think I've told you guys everything. It's $27 a month. You get at least 3 live classes, sometimes 4 depending on the month, and then you get, those are art classes, plus you get Q&A, creative encouragement at the end of the month. There are over 80 some art classes in the vault. So when you come into the Creators Club, you want to go to the units section and look up the different classes there in the unit section. So that's over $2,000 worth of classes. Okay, so you get all my paid tutorials for free, and you get the rights to teach Splatter and Chatter. Splatter and Chatter classes are very easy step-by-step classes that I teach in my group. And for those that are, you know, you've been in there painting for a while, you can actually make money doing classes on the side. You guys, it's very profitable actually, because people are looking for an experience, especially right now during COVID. People are lonely. People are looking to do things and everything is closed. And if you do it in a safe fashion, the way I've decided to do it is to open up Splatter and Chatter classes to private parties. That means people that are quarantined together. So their immediate family and whoever their 10 people that they hang out with, those are the ones that can come to the party, okay? And then I can put my mask on when I'm around up close with them. But that's how I have found has been a very safe way, making people feel comfortable, welcoming them in. And you could actually go into someone's home and teach the Splatter and Chatter classes too. So, okay. So I think, you guys, I think I'm going to probably just let that sit for right now. I'm going to rework. I'm going to be in here tomorrow working on this, but I'm going to rework her hair. So her hair, the next time you see it, is going to be a little different. I don't like I can probably see 3 to 4 different colors right now. So I'll be working on that. Now, I do want to say, as I come forward on this, right now I'm using the DIY clay-based paint. So that's what I'm using all in my background. As I start coming forward, I will be starting to add acrylics to the top layers. and different things like that. So all of that will give it depth and interest and all that good stuff. So, but I think I'm going to call it a night tonight. I just wanted to come on here real quick and get a little bit of this painted and remind all of you we have one more day to get in. And I will be back here tomorrow. I may even go live twice tomorrow, give or take. So I've got some projects I'm going to be working on. So I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Remember, just reach out to me or any of the ladies in the group, ask them any questions. And we are excited. We're so excited to see you all in the group. Okay, we're going to have a blast and I can't wait to see you in there. All right, talk to you soon, guys. Bye-bye.